are here to give presentation on the smart product design. In this, we are explaining about customers' need for an alternation fuel and its extraction from bubble tree. Why people look for an alternative fuel, customers' opinion about biofuel and comparison with fossil fuel products. Problem statement: usage of petroleum and its byproducts as fuels in automobiles that create severe air pollution and other environmental issues. It may lead to aspects like increasing price of fossil fuel based products, threat of fossil fuels completely getting exhausted within the next few decades, dependency for fuel on other countries. As the fossil fuel reserves in India is limited, we might become fully dependent on other countries in future. Due to limited presence of fossil fuels, the steady rise in its cost can't be afforded. Glimpse on problem statement. Burning of fossil fuels leads to release of nitrogen oxide into the atmosphere, which contributes to the formation of smog and acid rain. In India, at least 2.45 million people lost their lives due to air pollution caused by burning of fossil fuels like coal and diesel in 2018. These deaths accounted for 30.7% of the deaths in the country. There has always been an unstated need for an alternate and affordable fuel over the years since the declining of alert of the fossil fuels, which will last till 2050 to 2060. Emission from fossil fuel and pollution ranking of India. Mentioned before the start that our customers are automobile users. Fuel rates. Customers' perspective of an alternate fuel. Automobile users in daily life who prefer affordable fuel rates. Large number of customers use it for their job purposes and some own it for their luxury. People using it for their job prefer to spend a little fraction of their income in buying fuel, so the rest of it can be saved for future use. A hike in petrol prices would also cause all necessary commodities price to rise. Hence, people are trying to find an alternative source so the price of necessary commodities does not depend on transportation charges. So, if the fuel price is low, the transportation or shipping charge of each essential commodity would get reduced and hence it become more affordable. Since the automobile users are continuously in contact with fuel emissions, it would cause themselves respiratory and other associated issues. Large amount of CO2 emission causing health issues to the customers. In case of electrical vehicle, Indian market is still struggling to bring it in. Customers are not that confident on Indian made electrical vehicle. People also think that efficiency of biofuel will be less than that compared to petroleum products. Ease of availability of biofuel as compared to petroleum products. The biofuel processing is much easier than petroleum products because of the ease. Here we can see graphs related to CO2 emission, world markets of biofuels, bioethanol market size. Why bubble tree? There is a great potential for the usage of Prosopis gloriflora as a natural, sustainable and renewable resource for energy production. This property is contributed mainly by the wood part of the tree. Also, this wood have several other applications too. This order is passed due to its water depletion property. By this can also be used as a raw material to extract bioethanol. This tree is well known for its property to deplete the groundwater and atmospheric moisture at a very high rate. So, this can be harnessed from places where the atmospheric moisture content and groundwater is low. Tamil Nadu government has ordered to completely remove bubble tree in the state. This can act as a potential fuel source which does not require fresh water to survive. Key dimensions: 80% of the engines used in automobiles are IC engines and only 5% of them run on electrical engines. Electrical vehicles usually run on lithium-ion based batteries, but India's lithium-ion reserves is around 14,000 tons, which means that within 2 to 3 years all the lithium would be exhausted. Bioethanol has high heat of vaporization means that it is less volatile in nature, so it does not emit out gases easily. This property is highly useful for the customers so that they have an extended period of its usage as compared to petrol. Perspectives. Ethanol powered vehicle can reduce CO2 emission up to 90% compared to petroleum vehicles due to less emission of CO2. It is safer than petroleum because it is less combustible. The flash point for bioethanol is higher than 130 degrees Celsius compared with about 52 degrees Celsius for petroleum. Although the fuel efficiency is relatively less, it is safe to handle. Bioethanol improves the fuel lubricity and raises the certain number of fuels, which means measurement of the usually its certain number is higher, the quality of fuel will be higher.